Hello and welcome to Cooking the Books with Heather. Today we're going to do a really quick drink recipe out of David Leibovitz's Drinking French. Since we had the Fernet Branca that my sister kindly brought to us, and we saw, I think it was Alton Brown and his wife making this week on their channel, we decided we'd go ahead and try it. So we are going to be making Fernet and Coke. Now in the book, he generally uses Fernet Valet, which is what they usually use in France. There's a wide range of Fernets available. It's basically a particular type of Amaro. This one, Branca, is apparently more menthol, a little more minty than some, especially than the Fernet Valet, but we're using what we can find. And this is what Alton Brown used in his. So we're gonna just mix it up and try it. So the first ingredient is just the Fernet, and I'm gonna make two, for my cameraman back there. One for me, one for him. So we've got that. And then for this recipe, one bottle of this, that is very menthol and not very sweet. We've got some Mexican Coke, which is made with real sugar, which, we kind of prefer. It's more the traditional Coke. And actually Fernet Valet was originally made by a Mexican who came to France, I think. So, maybe a little more true to the original. I don't know if the Coke that they get in France is also made with sugar. I just don't know. I hadn't thought about that. But so we've got this, and we're going to use almost all of this, but not quite according to this recipe. But you can make this to your liking. So he says to taste it, and then if you would like a little more Coke or a little more Fernet, feel free to. All right, we're gonna go with that, and that will be approximately what his recipe is. And so I'm going to stir it a little bit just to make sure it's mixed. And then I'm gonna go get some ice. I think I'm gonna do like a large cube of ice, I think. What do you think? So yeah, I think I'm gonna go get a large cube of ice. Actually, that is very minty. All right, I'm gonna get some ice. Our Coke wasn't fully chilled, so we definitely need ice in this. One second. So we prefer these cubes, these large cubes of ice, as opposed to the spheres. It's just more difficult to get the spheres to be filled up and not spill and get them out. So we go with the large cubes. Be right back. And the only other thing for this recipe is to garnish with some fresh lemon. I'm gonna go with one little lemon wedge for each of these glasses, and that is it. And let's give it a taste. Now it's good. It definitely has a very menthol feel in your mouth, which I don't remember from the previous drink we used the Fernet in, but I could be wrong. I might go a little heavy on Coke in this one because the Fernet is a bit bitter, and we are not super fans of the bitter flavor. But yeah, it's pretty good, and it's a very simple cocktail that you can just sort of mix together. And if you have the Fernet, it's pretty easy. So if you liked watching me make this, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and come back and watch me make something else next week.